Hey Collective, welcome back. My name is Kyle and I will be reading for you today. Let's see what's going on in our energy. Too many. Ace of Pentacles. Four Cups on the bottom. So, this is a new beginning or a new physical situation, probably tied to obviously financials, but the underlying energy is one of discontentment and not feeling your current situation. Like stationary in one spot and not being perfectly content with it. Maybe being by yourself. But there's a new beginning. And there's a road or a path out of where you're at. But it feels like Spirit has got you kind of stationary, which can be tough. Isolation's, I like my own company, but it gets a bit, if you're used to being in more social situations and being around people all the time, it can be a little weird. But it's definitely ultimately in your best interest to get some a long time. That's when all the magic happens. Because magic can't happen when there's a bunch of people around normally. Death by astonishment. Death and the Nine of Cups on the bottom. So yeah, this is a death. A death that's going to lead to definite wish fulfillment. But it's your old self. Your old self is kicking and screaming. It's the fear of the unknown. What happens after death? It's not a literal death, but it's a death of parts of you, a big part of you, probably a part of you that's been running the show for, a long time now. But there's wish fulfillment on the other side of it. It's inevitable. You can stick and stay if you want to. You can stick and stay and get more of what you already got. Keep on chugging along at whatever rate. But if you're at this point, you're not satisfied where you're at. So it would only make sense to dive into the unknown. What is up with my voice? La, 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 la. What else? What else? Two of Cups. And the Hermit. That's interesting. Yeah, this is the meeting. So this is the death, and then this is like the meeting of yourself. Because you're in that isolation mode, and within this isolation mode, you are finding your new self, or you're allowing for your new self to take root as the death of your old self. Continues to die. And it sounds horrible, but I mean, like, just transition. It's like a transition over, and you got to be solo for this to happen. And then it's not only becoming this new person, this new self that you are, it's uniting with your higher self. So coming into this new being, it's then allowing for you to, ride the caduceus all the way up to meet the higher self. And really the two is the two is not really duality until you have the third person to see the two people. But so I think the message so far is to kind of stick and stay and allow for this to take place. And even though it's the great unknown, ultimately it's going to be the inevitability, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. You're gonna be like, how in the hell was I living that way before? How was I doing it? Nine of Wands. And the King of Wands on the bottom. So this has been a long road for you. And you were battered, little wear and tear, but you are still holding the fort. And this is going to allow you to step into your sovereignty. This is going to allow you to stand in your right to be who you truly are. And the King of Wands is he's got the fire and he's also got the intellect. So he's inspired and he's also got the logic. So he's very direct and very powerful. And this is who you're becoming. It's a long, tough road sometimes to get that place. But I mean, it's completely like life shattering. Like it's gonna be a completely beautiful thing. I mean, we're naturally kind of spiraling up anyway. It kind of seems like it's inevitable that things are gonna get. I mean, they might get worse before they get better, but they're still gonna get better. Darkest further dawn, all that good stuff. What else? What else? The glasses kind of broke. Nine of Pentacles. And the Sun. So luxurious. So it's definitely a bountiful bevy of abundance and happiness coming through. So this transformation is a really big deal. Whatever you have to do to make this happen or to keep this ball rolling, I would say stick with it because it is going to be worth it. It will totally be worth it. And this might be no. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Oh yes, it's like happily ever after type stuff. So it's the Four of Wands, and then we have Three of Wands at the bottom, which is definitely like a contemplation energy. But I mean, it's the finish line is right there, and it's pretty simple. I think you know what to do, and I'm proud of you for continuing on the journey. It's not easy doing this kind of work. So Godspeed, and until next time.